Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today I want to talk about my experience playing Nioh 3 and why I think it's such a great game. Nioh 3 is great, except when it's constantly crashing after devouring every ounce of power my CPU can produce. I'm partially kidding, it's not crashing all the time, just sometimes. But even despite those problems, I absolutely love this game. I recently beat Nioh 2 in its DLC and was wondering how I would feel about an open worldish, I guess a more open zone Nioh experience. Well, I love it. It's fun to explore, and I really like that the game kind of rewards you, or does reward you, with stat buffs whenever you are accomplishing things in the world. And as you continue to accomplish things in the world, it reveals more to you, things you might have missed that you can go back to help your completion. This is really good if you're wanting to complete 100% of the game. I like that a lot. It's currently my game of the year. However, I know it's early, and of course Resident Evil 9 is around the corner. I'm very excited to play that. But anyway, back to Nioh. I really like the way they handle the whole Cosmog thing, where it's it acts kind of more like a skin than just transforming your armor. I think that's great. The armor sets you've been seeing on screen, this is my favorite design wise of the armors for the ninja and then the samurai. It's what I'm wearing right now. Of course, we'll check out the more as I continue to unlock more, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of more cool ones to see. I hear a lot of people saying this game is too easy, or it's a lot easier than Nioh 2. And yeah, I do think so far it's easier than Nioh 2. I haven't beat the game yet. In the area that you're looking at right now, this is where I am. This is still, I assume, pretty early. And however, while it is easier, I think so far at least, the enemies don't seem to do as much damage, so you can make more mistakes or just kind of goof around. I play really aggressively, not really caring if they hit me or not, because I have that luxury because they're not doing that much damage to me. But it still doesn't bother me. I'm still having a blast playing the game. I think the combat is so fun. I love the martial arts skills. I know that's it's just an upgraded version of the active skills from Nioh 2. But it's really fun to play around with. I love the deflection. Deflection is so fun. It's the reason why I primarily play samurai, but although I do use both, I like utilizing both for different occasions. Deflection is too fun. I love the sound effect too. And besides, as far as difficulty goes, I'm pretty sure the New Game Plus will offer plenty challenge, and yeah, I do plan to experience that this time around, although probably not right away, as I'll be playing Resident Evil as soon as it drops, basically. Hopefully I'll finish Nioh 3 before then. Of course, there's another big feature I have to talk about, and that is the ability to jump. I feel like I don't make the best use of this in combat. However, I love that it exists, and I feel like it has truly elevated the way I play the game in terms of traversal, right? I like being able to jump from platform to platform. I bet you can jump over a lot of enemy attacks and then strike them. I really need to try more of that. Maybe it's better with the ninja, but I don't know. Because ninja can throw ninjutsu stuff while in the air, so that's kind of cool. I love that you can stealth attack enemies while you're in the air. That's so cool. The only thing I don't like about about jumping, it's not really a jumping thing, but it often happens when I am jumping, is that they have some areas where it's oh, I know I can make that jump, but then they put an invisible wall there, and then you just fall down. There's a lot of parts like that as far as as much as I played. And I just oh no, just let me get over there, just let me get over there. I got over there, just let me get over there. Or at least put some kind of physical object in my way. Don't just put an invisible wall. I don't like that. But it's whatever. That is the most minor gripe. It's not a big deal. I still don't like it. So next we have Scampus. Scampus works differently now. And instead of being a little ally that helps you fight, it is now a little ally you chase around so you can get a reward. Sometimes it helps you fight. There was that one part where it helped me fight. But I actually like this a lot. I almost wish that it was more like a challenge to where if you don't keep up with it, it will just disappear. I don't know if it will disappear if you just leave it alone. But it definitely hasn't been a challenge to keep up with it. I think it'd be a lot funner if you didn't hurry up and if you weren't keeping up with it, it would just go back to the starting point. Some people probably find that annoying. I just think it'd be fun. Okay, so what else is next? Amyo Magic. Amyo Magic is it's tied to soul cores now. I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, it's okay. It doesn't really bother me But then again, I'm not doing an Amio build this time around, so I'm not even putting like, I didn't put any more than 2 points to magic. I just did it enough to unlock a slot, basically. I would like to say that for my next playthrough for New Game Plus. So I can't really comment too much on how I feel about magic, but it seems okay. Like, it doesn't, I mean, it's not as flexible as it was before, but I just can't get much feedback on it because I'm not playing magic right now. All right, let's talk about the big feature, right? The style switching from ninja to samurai. I hear a lot of people, well, I don't know about a lot of people. I hear some people are using one or the other and just sticking with it. And I do like that the game allows you to do that. I like using both. It's fun playing as both. I feel like I never get tired of playing the game because I can always switch between the two. I'm using the katana for samurai, and I have a spear as well. And then I'm using the talons for ninja. I do have the hatchets equipped, but I'm primarily using talons on that one. There's a lot of opportunities where you can take advantage of both. I like using the ninja to like use the ninjutsu, like the shuriken, to swipe enemies in the air. Or if I'm recovering my ki, I'll switch to the ninja and just throw a bunch of shurikens as I run away. Between the two, I definitely enjoy the samurai more. That's just because I really like the deflecting thing that they have going on, and the martial arts skills are really fun to do. We got a new hub world, so instead of having just a world map where you can get to places, everything's now in this hub world, which is fine, I guess. I love a good world map, so I'll probably be more. I would prefer to have the world map and like just have everything on there I can click on to get to. But it's again one of those minor gripes. It doesn't ruin the game for me or even like dissuade me from like giving the game like a good score if I was scoring it. I mean, obviously I'm only 2 levels in, 2 biomes in. The game definitely eats up a lot of CPU. Whenever I turn on OBS just to record footage, it definitely affects my frame rate, and sometimes it crashes. Admittedly, my CPU could be better, but still, it's also just the game as well. The game is not optimized very well. I think the game's really pretty, but it's definitely eating up my CPU a bit too much than it should. Again, this isn't going to stop me from playing the game. I'm liking the game way too much. If you're still watching the video, thank you for watching this far, and let me know what you think about the game, your opinions on anything I've talked about today, or just anything that I have not talked about that I didn't think about. Yeah. And I guess the last thing I'll just talk about is, of course, the character creator. I love the character creator. I love that you can change things between the 2 styles. I have 2 different hairstyles depending on which form I'm in. And even though they both have ponytails, they have 2 different like ponytails for ninja and for samurai. I love it. I love that you can change it between the 2. It's wonderful. It's great. I can't wait to make another character for my next playthrough. Thank you so much for watching. I'll make more content in the future. My content is basically just a bunch of random things about the games I play. I'll be talking about Resident Evil 9, and I'm sure I'll be talking about Nioh some more in the future. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.